Hi everyone, welcome back to the Circuit of Life. This is part 3 where I'm going to put it all together for you. Hopefully you've watched part 1, which laid out the basic movements in their entirety. Part 2 gave you the modifications. So the program is totally a fitness program and it's for all levels. As I've said in the prior videos, I have people in their 20s, people in their 80s doing it, people of all fitness levels doing it because there are the modifications. So make sure that you've gone through video number 1 and video number 2, and today we're going to lay out how to put this thing together. So exactly what is the Circuit of Life in its entirety? Because some of the movements to some of you might seem like, oh, that's not so hard. And in and of themselves, it really isn't so hard, but it's compound training, and this is in the category of power fitness. So the goal is to master the movements, get as good as you can in the range of motion, and then while maintaining the range of motion without jipping yourself in the range of motion, keeping the range of motion as full as you can, within that trying to get faster and faster, and that increases your physical power and it changes your relationship with how you experience the movements. It recruits every single muscle fiber of your body once you're at the higher levels, for sure. And by the way, what I've presented here in video 1, 2, and 3 is just so far, it's level 1 Circuit of Life. There are currently 3 levels to the Circuit of Life. So if you learn all 3 levels, you're really going to be working all of your musculature and creating an amazing power output experience. Total body fitness, low impact. It's 80% non or low impact, a little bit of impact thrown in. And that ratio is what I've discovered is actually the most beneficial overall for most people. Although you can actually keep the program entirely non-impact if you wanted to. So now I'm going to lay it out for you. How do you put it together? I also want to first mention that squat pace training is something that you might want to master. That I've made videos for squat pace training. If you haven't seen the videos, take a look and get good at squatting. I'm also going to be putting up some JPEGs on squat progress training. So you want to get good at squatting. There's no doubt squatting is a foundation for this program. And look for those JPEGs. I would recommend, if you are a beginner, that you master at least the first month of squatting, which gets you up to 150 squats per day. That's for beginners. If you're already beyond that point, then I would suggest going to squat pace training and begin to master your 3-minute squat. So I talk about that in the squat pace training write-ups, blogs that I've made, and take a look at that. I also have some videos up on YouTube. You can see that on workoutwizard.net on YouTube, where I give you a demonstration and an introduction to the proper form of squatting and how to apply the 3-minute squat. All right, all that said, once you have the squat foundation and you know the moves, the basic moves for the Circuit of Life, in this case level 1, this is how it goes. I have different medals. All right, I've just itemized it as metals. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. So you have 5 different medals that you can achieve. And that's the goal, is to keep building yourself up in the medals. The bronze level is 100 squats. That's how you begin it. You do 100 squats, followed by 10 reps of each of the basic Circuit of Life moves. And you do that 4 times. So you end up with 400 squats, and you end up with 40 of each of the moves. And you try to do that within an hour. If you could do that within an hour, you get a bronze medal. Then there's the silver medal. The silver medal, you do 125 squats, and you do 15 of each of the basic moves. You try to do 4 rounds within 1 hour. Then there's the gold level, still at 125 squats, but now you do 20 of each of the moves 4 times within an hour. Then there's the platinum level, still at 125 squats, you do 25 of each of the moves 4 times. So it's 125 squats, 25, 125, 25, 125, 25, 125, 25. So that's 4 rounds. That's 4 rounds within an hour. That's the goal. Very intense. And finally, there's the diamond level, 250 squats, and still only 25 reps of each of the moves, 4 times within an hour. So you end up doing 1,000 squats and 100 of each of the moves. That is a very elite level. And now there are 2 ways of approaching it. You can do it freestyle, where you can take breaks. Let's say you're doing the burpee set. You could do 1 burpee, take a break, do another burpee. It's up to you. But of course, it takes a lot longer then, and your power variable goes down, right? So you want to go as fast as you can, but you can take breaks in the freestyle. Then there's the elite level, and what that means is it's discontinuous. You don't stop the move. So once you start the burpees, you go right into the grasshoppers, you go right into the triangle push-up, right into the mountain climber, right into the plank T. It's discontinuous. You try to make it look like a flow. I base this on the sun salutation from yoga, having a flow in the movements. The only place where you do break it is when you finish your plank T. For example, you have to get up and go onto the mat. But once you start your ab moves, you flow through the ab moves as well into the jump squat, which is the last move of level 1, Circuit of Life. And the way to get into the jump squat is the reverse burpee. So check out the video. You'll see the example of how I go from the bicycle into the jump squat by doing a reverse burpee. So that is the program in its entirety, Circuit of Life level 1. It can get extremely intense, especially as you try to challenge your times and get faster and faster. And so that's the idea. Once you learn the Circuit of Life and you master it and you get good at it, you can then participate in my championships, my Power Fitness Championships. Look for notifications on that. They'll be coming up in the near future. They're a lot of fun. I've been doing them for years, but I'm going to be putting it out to the world at large right now. So you'll be hopefully able to compete against people in other countries live on the internet. It's fun camaraderie. It's an enjoyable experience. It can get pretty competitive, but it's a very positive atmosphere. We all support each other, and because of that, this is a practice of fitness that you can keep in your life for the rest of your life and have motivation built into it and excitement. It's really exciting. So look for those Power Fitness Championships. They're coming your way soon, and that's the Circuit of Life. If you have any questions, just message me. You can do that through Instagram, Facebook, or my website, workoutwizard.net. Thanks for watching, and have a powerful day.